Hi guys, welcome to the question 5th of our SQL for data science interview playlist. And perhaps guys, today we have a question in which we have a sales table, and the sales table has four columns: product ID, month, year, total amount, and percentage growth. I think these are not the columns, these are what we want in the final output. But let's just try to see the question first. Let's try to see the table, guys. So let me just select star from sales. So see, we have a sales table in which we have sale ID. So let me just mention it once. We have a sales table in which we have an ID, we have a product ID, we have a date column, and we have a quantity column, and we have a total amount column. And what is the exact requirement is that we need to calculate month over month sales for each product. Okay, that's the game. So now the problem is that if you'll read the question, it's calculate month over month sales growth for each product. Now that is why I had written that in the output I would need product ID, I would need a column for month year, I would need a column for total amount, that is what is the total amount of goods sold in that particular period of time, and what is the percentage growth. So first of all guys, let's try to break it down into steps. So first of all, we have a sales table. So first of all, let's try to get month here from date. Okay, there are multiple ways to do it, but I'm going to just follow a simple method so that we can quickly get this stuff done. So let's just try to go step by step. As I've always said that guys, whenever you're presented with a problem statement, never jump to the solution, break the problem into parts, and in parts we should approach. So the first part that we are solving is we need month year column from the sales table. So let's just try to get that done. So what are we going to do is we are going to write select star from sales, and here let's just write concat. So concat would join two things. Which two things? Month, so it would extract the month, sale date, and then we should get year as well. Year, sale date as month, year identifier. If you will run this, so what is the month over here? It's 1. And what is the year over here? 2023. So it will be 1 2023. So guys, we have some error. Let's just try to run it now. Okay, so okay, I haven't closed this. Fine. Okay, so we haven't created a month here identifier. Okay, the first step is done. That now we have an identifier. We have an month here identifier. Now the next thing that we need to do is, if you would realize that we need to calculate month over month sales growth for each product. So the analysis is being done at a product level and at a month year level. So we need to get our data into product and month year level. How we'll do that? So in our data set, we'll apply group by and get this task done. See guys, how I'm approaching the task by breaking down into smaller problems so that you can understand and actually understand how to think. So let me just create a CTE with CTE1 as. Okay, now we have done this with CTE1 as this. Now what is the next thing would be, so let's just create another CTE, CTE2 as. So select product ID, comma month, year, IDF, comma sum, total amount from CT1 group by these two things, and let's just try to query it. Select star from CT2. Okay, no column name was as satisfied, so let's just write here as total amount. Okay, this is also done. So what we did is that we applied group by, and now we have our data at a product level. We have, and we have month here, and what is the total amount for that month here. Okay, now this is fine. Now what is the requirement? We need to calculate month over month growth percentage. Okay, so let's just try to see this month over month growth percentage. What does this mean? So what is growth percentage means is that current period, and previous period. So let's say for this month you did a sales of 200 rupees. In the previous period you did a sales of 100 rupees. So what would be your growth percentage? It would be current period minus previous period divided by previous period into 100. So it's 200 minus 100 divided by 100 into 100. So yeah, you have had 100% growth. So this is what we need to do. So what we need to do, we need to find out a way such that for every month year identifier that we have created, we can have a column that would have previous month here. How would this be done? This would be done with lag. So what is lag? Lag will help me fetch the previous value in whatever context I want. So I'll tell you how to use it. So see guys, again how reading the problem statement and breaking it into multiple parts is going to help you. As I said guys, why I am telling you this approach. The thing is, right now I have uploaded 5 questions and I want to complete this playlist in 10 questions only. And then my SQL sheet is publicly available. Just practice from that and guys, you are done. I can challenge that you will be able to pass any SQL round if you just focus on these things. Okay, any SQL round with just how many questions? 10 questions plus practice my SQL sheet, because concept wise and problem statement wise everything will be covered here, and for practice you need to do this, because guys essentially you have to do it right, because I can upload 100 videos but that doesn't solve any purpose. That's why I'm telling you, if you'll focus on these 10 problems to start with and then just do questions mentioned in my sheet, I can guarantee you guys, and by guarantee I mean full guarantee. So now since I was telling you, I'll tell you how to use the lag function and get the previous month value. So see guys, it's not that difficult. So all we need to write is some syntax, that is lag. So lag as in we'll get the previous month value, for which column we need, total amount we need. Then we need to write over partition ti partition by product ID. Makes sense, because we want the data to be partitioned by at a product ID level, right? Because everything is happening at a product ID level, and we need to order by this month here IDF as previous value. This is the main concept guys. Let's just try to see whether this is working or not. Now see, try to understand what have we done. So product ID, this is this 500, this is this 700, and this is this 600. But now the next product ID has started, so that is why there is a null, because previously there was no information available for that period. So that is why guys I have to write syntax in a way that I need a previous value of this column, that is lead, Then partition by will tell me to what layer I am partitioning by. So I've said partitioning by product ID. That means whenever a new product ID will come, a new analysis would get started, so that this is going to get taken from here and this is going to get taken from here, and initially there will be nothing, which makes sense since we want to see product ID, like which product has been doing what sort of growth over month on month. Okay, now how we'll compare month on month growth percentage, guys? It's not very difficult. All you need to, just as I gave you the formula, right, you need to do total amount minus this value. Okay, you need to just subtract this value, just need to subtract this value, and then you need to divide it by this value. I shown you in my notes, right, how is growth percentage calculated. So current period minus previous period divided by previous period. Let's just try to run it. See, we are getting the answer. This is the growth percentage. Now your task is this: the growth percentage should be expressed as a percentage and round to 2 decimal places. So guys, please do this. Okay, just try to complete it and post the solution in comment section. Number one. Number two, try to copy this code, okay, whatever code is there, and go to an LLM. Okay, let's say you go to ChatGPT, optimize this code. Okay, once this code will get optimized, try to understand that, and then try to break down things in a more better manner, right? This is the main thing, guys. This playlist, get your concept sorted, and then try to evaluate and get the most optimized code from an LLM, and just try to read it once and then try to get this thing directly. Okay, so it's just the fact that you need to be more aware about these things as a developer. So this was the question number 5, guys. As I said, please follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is a lot of content that's coming on a regular basis, and a lot of content will keep on coming. Just be consistent with the things. Okay, this is the SQL playlist. I'm preparing a parallelly an NLP playlist as well. A Python playlist is going on. Flask playlist is complete. Data science industry ready project is complete. Data analyst 2 projects end to end are uploaded. And guys, AI engineering full beginner playlist is also uploaded. So guys, just follow along, and just try to reach out to me if you have any doubts, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, guys.